Welcome to the Pulse with Peter B. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano. Let's get you to the pulse on everything you need to know. And don't worry, folks, I am not lost, but we are far away from our home base of Hudson County. We are all the way up in Augusta, New Jersey, beautiful Sussex County, at Skyland Stadium. And it is their first annual Jack-O-Lanterns drive-through experience. And folks, we are going to give you a front row seat for it. We're going to be meeting with Justin Fararella, who is familiar, I'm sure, because we were here last year during the Christmas Light Spectacular that they have in December. And Justin is going to be giving us a tour of the wonderful 5,000 plus Jack-O-Lanterns. And then we're even going to go into the Fall Festival, which has a petting zoo, a beer garden, a pumpkin painting. Who knows what I'm going to do, but we're going to have some fun. Let's get to the truck and let's get to Justin. All right, we're in the truck now with the general manager, a familiar face here on the Pulse with Peter B, and that's Justin Fararella. Justin, good to see you again, my man.
Good to see you too. Oh, great, as always. How are you?
It's fantastic. And I have to tell you, we're starting with this great music going into the Jack-O-Lantern display. Okay, so first year doing this. By the way, we have to stop meeting like this in the back of the pickup truck at Skyland Stadium, but I think it's really cool. First year doing this, what gave you the idea? And it looks like it's been extremely popular so far.
Oh, it's been extremely popular. You know, the first 2 weekends were great. And to be honest, this is an idea we've been kicking around for the last 3 to 4 years, maybe. And this year, you know, things kind of came to fruition, and we made it happen. And we're happy to put on another event, a fall family-friendly event here at Skyland Stadium.
It looks phenomenal. So 5,000 plus Jack-O-Lanterns. I mean, now, did you have somebody actually carve each and every one of them, Justin? Or?
I carved every single one of them.
There you go.
No,
we had all summer. COVID times, right?
All summer, yeah. I learned a new skill during quarantine. But no, we had professional carvers came in. They carved the pumpkins.
Wow.
You know, so it's a mix of real pumpkins, obviously, and every display is different. So it's very unique.
I was going to say, like, it looks like every display. And now, you know, some people would say, no way, you got it in, you know, you got 1,000 in already carved or things like that. But you're saying absolutely not. You had artists come in and do this. And I could tell, actually, folks, because on our left side of the truck here, there are little Jack-O-Lanterns, and their eyes are carved differently. And that is really cool.
And every Jack-O-Lantern you'll notice has a different design in it, right? I can't even carve a pumpkin on my kitchen table, let alone, 5,000 of them.
You and me both. I can't even draw a stick figure, Justin. But anyway, oh wow. So now on the right-hand side, it almost looks like a safari here, right? Are these zebras and what is that, deer or elks?
Zebras,
carved?
Little antelopes.
Antelopes, that's what they are.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a zoo in a while.
Me either. But we're definitely going through the safari right now, and this is just part of it. You see the detail on each animal here that we're going through, and it's honestly a very unique and very intricate display of Jack-O-Lanterns that we have here.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's talk about the actual event here. So it started on September 25th, and it ends November 1st. Tickets can only be purchased online, correct?
That's correct. Tickets can be purchased at skylandstadium.com. Purchase online, and we do that, because of the pandemic going on right now. So we want our patrons as well as our employees to stay safe. And we're open until November 1st. Select dates.
Oh, unbelievable. And when you say select dates, is it normally Thursday to Sunday or?
Normally Thursday through Sunday, and then the last week leading up to Halloween, we're open all week.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I mean, you got to get here, folks. I mean, I came from Hudson County, which they say is the opposite side of Jersey, which it is the opposite side of Jersey if you think about it. And it wasn't a bad commute, and it's well worth it. Similar to how his Christmas light show is in December, and I think we'll be back for that hopefully, but we'll get to that in a little bit. We have some really cool giraffes to the left here. You're telling me that these are made out of complete pumpkins.
Complete pumpkins. That guy looks hungry, but yes, complete pumpkins.
I won't stick my hand out. Oh my God, that's got to be at least 20 to 25 pumpkins in there. It's phenomenal, maybe more.
Easily.
Oh God. And now, by the way, I love the way how we're driving through here. You kind of have safari-themed music too.
Right. So actually, quick story if we have time.
Of course, we have plenty of time here.
We were getting ready. We were doing the sound check or the music check, whatever you want to do. It was as dark as it is right now, and Shane was actually, his head was next to one of the speakers. I plugged it in, and a lion let out a nice roar, and I think Shane ran home.
He's never come back.
He has not come back.
I was going to
he's not
say,
come back.
that is way too
So-
funny. Oh, my goodness. And now, and you know, I guess you said that you had this plan for a certain amount of years and so on and so forth. But this is really the perfect event, in my opinion, to start during COVID, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, so to be honest with you, it was supposed to be a walkthrough. It's designed to be a walkthrough. But
Interesting.
again, given the circumstances, you know, we didn't really want to take the chance. So we already had the Christmas light show drive-through. We figured, why not, right? We know how to do a drive-through. Let's do the drive-through for the Jack-O-Lantern Festival. Let's see how it works. And so far, so good.
And here we go. We've reached our dinosaurs. My goodness. I mean, the absolute phenomenal artwork from the people who actually carved these. How long did it take them?
I mean, they've been working, you know, for a while, you know, but you know, it took about 2 weeks to set up. So it took about 2 weeks to set up all the displays, you know, with our light tunnels and all the different displays that needed to be set up with about, I want to say, close to 10 people.
Wow.
Constantly setting this up. So,
Oh, my goodness.
you know, it took a lot of work because baseball season ended and we jumped right into it. You know, we didn't skip a beat. So
Exactly. And we're going to get to baseball season in a little while. But folks at home, this is how far we've come on the Pulse. As you know, we've celebrated our 2-year anniversary last week. Just last year, it was poor Greg. He had like 16 cameras on him on the truck. But now, actually, we have our wonderful production assistants. And Justin, I hope you don't mind, but we're just going to do a quick turnaround and wave to them. Karina and Andy, there they are, waving them. We're waving them back. As you can see, they're waving back. You know, we're trying to give you as many angles as possible because, folks, I'm telling you, you come visit Augusta, New Jersey here, you're going to have your head on a swivel. I mean,
right.
There are scarecrows to my left. There's Oh, Justin, what are we about to go through right now? This is this cool thing that you guys had set up during the Christmas lights show as well, correct?
yeah, it's the fan favorite light tunnel. You know, it's our new and improved LED light tunnel. It's a staple here at Skylands Stadium. It's one of the things that people look forward to. Truthfully, if I could keep it up year round, we would. But you know, we got to keep the glory. So
Exactly. Now, in each jack-o'-lantern, obviously, there's a light, correct?
Correct.
How many lights would you say are total in your whole display this year, in your 5,000 plus jack-o'-lanterns?
well, each jack-o'-lantern has a light, so you're going to say 5,000. I mean, I'd say 5,000 and then some, right? Why
I was
not?
going
You
to
know,
say.
the more the merrier.
Oh, my God. Oh,
yeah.
and there's a guy that left Hoboken and never came back.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, there he is. You got the music going as well. I mean, is that Josh Sotomayor Einstein on that motorcycle there? Josh, we had to make fun of you. You know you're not on this week's show. And now, okay, so now it looks like we're heading into oh, that is cool. What is that on to the left here?
Fire-breathing dragon, believe it or not.
Dragon. That is so. I'm sorry. I'm like a little kid here, folks.
That's
I mean,
right.
you know,
That's right.
bring your kids because they're going to be completely amazed. They really, really are. And the weather's been great, correct? Not too much rain. Knock on wood here as I knock on my head. Exactly.
The weather's been phenomenal. I mean, and that's just another great thing about having a drive-through. You know, rain or shine, we're open. You know, and it's just a great event. You know, for people that need to feel safe inside your car. You know, this event is for you. You know, and for everybody. You know, we're taking all the safety measures possible. And again, like I said, just trying to put on a family fun event here for all families.
Yeah, and we're going through this amazing LED light display that you'll probably just keep up for the Christmas lights, correct? I mean,
Correct.
my goodness, November 1st. And your Christmas lights usually start around what time?
They start the week before Thanksgiving, the week of
boom.
Thanksgiving. So it's coming before you know it.
It's going to be a quick turnaround. Well, we're going to have to go to a quick commercial break, unfortunately, but we're going to be back with Justin here, General Managers of the Sussex County Miners. And the reason why I'm giving his title again is because we're going to talk a little bit about the season when we come back. So, folks, you're not going to want to miss it. We're going to continue to go through the display, and then we're also going to go into the Fall Festival. We will be right back. Peter Biancamano, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. Folks, don't forget to visit our Facebook page at the Pulse with Peter B, and make sure you like and follow us on there. We're constantly updating that page with new information, and also on Instagram for all you grammars out there. Make sure you follow us there as well. We're constantly putting these really cool stories, previewing all of our episodes. And if you don't want to DM us through our Instagram or message us through our Facebook, you can always email us. And that's at thepulsewithpeterb@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Welcome back to the Pulse of Peter B. Your host, Peter Biancamano, still in the back of an awesome pickup truck with an awesome guy here in Justin Ferrarella. I had to bring out my Italian there, Justin.
Very good.
Right
on point.
Right and we are in New Jersey, right? He is the general manager of the Sussex County Miners, but we are here at the first ever Skylin Stadium Jack-O-Lantern Drive-Thru display. Did I get that name right?
Very good.
Man. And every single jack-o'-lantern, and I can attest to this because I was a little kid in a candy store, and during the first segment, has a different design handcrafted by an artist. Phenomenal work, Justin. Really is.
Very good. Thank you.
So, Justin, you are the general manager of a baseball team.
Yeah.
And as you know, this season was a little different than seasons in the past. But when we spoke earlier this week, I was actually shocked that you told me that you guys actually played some games. How many games was it again?
We played a 32 game season, 8 weeks.
No fans.
Fans.
Oh, with fans.
Yeah. So
okay.
At the time of going through, we had a by the governor's rules, we had to play. So there was certain. So we couldn't have full capacity of 5,000 people. It was a 500 person limit.
Oh, that's it.
Inside the
It
stadium.
was like 25. Well, yeah,
right.
It was a 500 person, like you said. Now, the team. The normal amount of games that they play in a season usually.
100.
100. Okay, so it was similar to what Major League Baseball did.
Right.
I mean, you played pretty much a third of the season.
Very similar. No bubble.
No bubble, exactly.
Played a third of the season.
Well, a lot of the teams are around here, so.
That's right. Right.
And I didn't want to ask this question, Justin, but I have to ask this question.
Go ahead.
I know you had a very, very good season. Correct. I mean,
Correct.
what was your final regular season record?
I couldn't even tell you. All I know is we finished in first place.
You finished in first place.
So.
And then what happened?
Playoffs was one and done. We got bounced in the first round, but hey, what are you gonna do? Things happen, but we had a great season. And honestly, it was like a 32 game tryout for our players. So we didn't have our full minor staff coming. We had to find local guys to come play.
I was gonna say.
And guys, they played their hearts out. Bobby was able to come scout some guys. A guy actually from the Bronx, Jason Pinedo, was our third baseman, drafted by the Padres. So it worked out in our favor. It worked out for the players. They got some at-bats. Fan favorite shortstop, first-round pick by the Yankees, Cito Culver, came to play with us.
Wow.
So it was really fun. It was a great year.
A lot of these guys just wanted to play. Right? Oh, my God. Before we continue with the baseball talk, are we entering a cemetery right now? What's going on here?
We call this the graveyard. So, you got some smoke. I mean, it gets spooky down here.
It is. I feel like I just got a little bit more of a chill here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I know it's not the Sussex County weather.
It's eerie. I mean, we're actually heading behind the stadium right now. So you never know what happens.
I mean, how many balls are back here? That's what.
Actually, our fans clean up nice. Let's put it that way.
Oh my God. That was not a mist, folks, in your camera. This is the actual smoke from, the awesome display here at Skylands Stadium. All right. So, I mentioned this before we entered the graveyard, but you had some players come here who just wanted to play. And it certainly benefited you by that, correct?
Absolutely. That's what it was about. The guy said, hey, we're here. We just want to play. That's it. Everybody's in the same boat. We understand. We want to play. Right. So they came, they played, and they did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, would you say that, and I'm assuming so, but the Sussex County residents were probably, you probably had a packed house, 500 fans every single game, correct?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was something for them to do.
Exactly.
For being in quarantine. So.
I told you last year, I say this every time I talk about our fans. We have the most diehard, most well-respected fans. They stand behind us 110% no matter what. You know what I mean? And they'll do anything to see this team survive. They're not even just coming to baseball games. They're coming to all our non-baseball events. And everybody here is truly a family, and thank you to them. The players appreciate it. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it. So thank you.
Absolutely. And there's no turning back. One of the things that I think resonated with me when we were sitting in the truck last year for the Christmas light show was how you were so thankful to the residents and how everybody's just more friendly up here, I feel like. I was coming in and I told one of your guards up front, I was like, hey, I'm media. Can I go into this lot? He's like, sure thing. Absolutely. And I know if I was at, let's say, Citi Field, where, you know what I do for my day job, I still get my heads turned and things like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I work for you guys.
Who are you?
Exactly. So are we actually going into the stadium now, Justin?
We're actually about to head on to the very field that the Miners play on. So we're about to travel down.
Perfect segue, isn't it?
Yeah, we're heading down the right field gate here. Left field gate, sorry.
I just thought it was really cool, like Ferris wheel looking things. And by the way, folks, there are jack-o'-lanterns all around that. Folks, if you have kids at home, I'm going to make a plea to my brother Mario, who lives in Morris County. He has 2 beautiful kids at home. Mario, you need to bring little Gianluca and Juliana here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And anybody who's watching with kids at home, as far as Hoboken, because most of our audience is in Hudson County, take a ride. I mean, it's well worth it. How much are tickets?
It's worth it. You can buy tickets for anywhere from $34 to $39, depending on the day of the week that you come.
Well worth it. And then you can go into the Fall Festival. Talk to me a little bit about the Fall Festival. A petting zoo, I heard?
We have a petting zoo. You have pony rides. You have carnival rides. You can come make some s'mores. I mean, who doesn't love s'mores, no matter what time of year?
I love s'mores.
You can come paint and pick a pumpkin. We have our mining sluice. We have waffles with ice cream that are phenomenal. You come, mom and dad can have a little nightcap, come drink some apple cider beer if they want, you can get some hot chocolate for the kids or even some spiked hot chocolate. I mean, there's so much to do here. Just relax, kind of get away from the real world and come really enjoy yourself.
Phenomenal. And as we're going through the actual field here, and I think I see a SpongeBob jack-o'-lantern coming up to our left-hand side here, which looks phenomenal. And of course, we got the little audience seating to our right here.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, the admission is that you pay for online is for the actual drive-through jack-o'-lantern display, correct?
That's correct.
The admission to go into the Fall Festival is absolutely free.
It's free admission. So
they're way too nice in Sussex County. Way too nice.
You could do the drive-through first and then come inside and enjoy the Fall Festival, or you could do the Fall Festival first and then get back in your car and enjoy the drive-through as we head right underneath the sea right now.
Oh, look at this! And this is like the pitcher's mound to the left-hand side, correct? Here?
This is.
Wow, and you have the little tortoises and the shark.
That's right. We got Bruce from Finding Nemo.
There he is.
Fish,
Bruce from
Fish
Finding
are
Nemo.
friends, not food.
Of course, I knew that, because like I mentioned, I have a niece and a nephew. So it's just absolutely stunning, folks, that you have a different display on each of these jack-o'-lanterns. Wow.
Yeah, it's very incredible.
And folks, we're not driving slow for the effects of television. We're driving slow because this is packed here. So you're going to want to go on their website and get your tickets. It's very.
Right.
And what is this, Josh? Did you guys actually decorate these sweet boxes in Halloween garb over there?
So those are our sweet boxes, and they're lit up. You see they have little silhouettes going, little jack-o'-lanterns inside. So everywhere you turn, there's some sort of jack-o'-lantern experience somewhere within Skylands Stadium. So it goes from a baseball stadium to a jack-o'-lantern experience to a Christmas experience. Year-round family fun entertainment.
Unbelievable. And like you said, there's probably not a large group of people who plans this, but this guy's the head right here, and I'm going to start hiring him for production work on the Pulse here because his creativity is incredible. Trust me.
Hey, I have good people around me, right?
Go.
That's what they say.
There you go.
have good people around you, and the ideas start coming to you. So
that's
thankful for them as well.
Absolutely phenomenal. And you are not a relatively new, I would say, but a new resident of Sussex County, correct?
Within the last year, I had to become one of the people. One with the people. I had to see what Sussex County was all about. And so far, I mean, it's lived up to its word and then some. And it's beautiful up here, especially this time of year. The leaves are starting to change color. It's great.
Exactly. And you mentioned something, and I'm going to call her out now. Daria DeLucia, our famous, of course, food insider on the show. Justin actually went to high school with you, with her, I should say, to the audience. And now, Daria, you owe Justin to try a restaurant right here in the stadium, correct?
That's right. Absolutely.
All right, cool. Yeah, and then the two of you can have the segment, and I wouldn't even have to be involved, and the audience would be very, very happy. All right, folks, when we come back, we're going to finish driving through the massive jack-o'-lantern display here at Skylin Stadium. And when we come back, we're going to be headed into the Fall Festival, all those wonderful things. Justin, thank you for joining us. Before we go, and it's all right if we go over a little bit of time, where can people find more information on Skylin Stadium, both about the jack-o'-lantern display and the Christmas lights display, and also on social media? Where are you?
So you can go to our website, skylandstadium.com. Click the link right there on the homepage. So there's information for both the Pumpkin Festival and for the Christmas Light Show. And then, of course, you could follow Skyland Stadium on all social media pages, our Facebook page, our Twitter, and our Instagram. All the information you need is there. Or you can call the office, 973-383-7644, and someone will be there to assist you.
Look at that. How many places can you actually call and a person will pick up? I mean, not many.
Especially
but here
now.
in Sussex County at Skyland Stadium, you can. I mean, oh my God, I actually thought one of your guards there actually I was going to jump into the car. But she's not. All right, Justin. Well, thank you so much for inviting us. We look forward to seeing you in a few months for your Christmas lights display. We'll do this again in the back of the truck. And hopefully the temperature is just like this. It's like maybe 60 degrees out here right now.
Can't wait.
Exactly. Justin, thanks again.
All right, my pleasure.
And folks, we'll be right back. Peter Biancamano back with you. Make sure you watch us on cable access every Sunday and Monday at 9 a.m. Optimum Channel 18, Files Channel 46, and Comcast Channel 190. And also, every Sunday, 9:30 a.m., we post our new episode and our segments, our individual segments, on our YouTube page. You're not going to want to miss it. Please subscribe to our channel there. We'll see you there. Welcome back to The Pulse, and we are now inside Skylands Stadium, and the only person who I believe would know the inside in and out is, of course, the Director of Operations, and that's Mr. Shane White. Shane, how are you today, sir?
I'm wonderful, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. I just did the tour with Justin of all the jack-o'-lanterns. So he told me that you were personally responsible for carving each and every pumpkin of all 5,000 of them, correct?
I did a wonderful job, didn't I?
That's exactly. So Shane, I have to ask you, what type of work goes into an event like this? Because I have to say, the community is out in full force today.
So there's a lot of pre-planning that goes into these events. There's a lot of marketing. There's setup. And then once it's all together, it's a crew. It's a very large crew. And you have to have a daily schedule of what you're going to do, what you're going to complete, the time frame. This event, just like any other, you have a end time. It has to be done. Right. So there is a lot of pre-planning that goes in. There's also a lot of hands-on with a lot of people that we break up into different crews who are responsible for different areas of the event, and we just go through and we get it done.
Okay. And really quickly, what do we have here? We have Carnival Rides. How many? 3?
We have 3 Carnival Rides.
It's a Ferris wheel.
It's a Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round, and a scrambler.
Very cool. And then you have the petting zoo.
Yep. We have a petting zoo which has 3 pens inside it, which have multiple animals inside. There's probably 20 to 25 animals at a night, as well as a pony ride.
Wow.
Yep.
What do you think of me on a pony? Not a good idea?
Probably as good idea as me being on that pony.
All right. Well, Shane White, Director of Operations, great seeing you again, and an absolutely phenomenal job. Folks, more interviews on the way. All right, we're here with Nick Corrado now, who is one of the co-owners of Skylands Stadium. Nick, great to see you again. How are you?
Same here. We had a nice turnout tonight, and the weather's been cooperating, so we've been very lucky in that sense. And a lot of families out here. We wanted to get them out here to enjoy themselves and have some kind of normalcy again.
I mean, and you hit the nail on the head, normalcy. I mean, and just to have an event here in October is something a little different because this is the first year that you're doing this.
Yeah, and it's working out very well. I mean, the kids are enjoying themselves, and there's something here for every age group, and we try to make it affordable. And we're getting people all the way from Manhattan to come in on a Saturday, so we're doing the right thing. We're drawing them in, and we hope to keep, adding more events here as time goes by.
Right, and folks, why even go to Manhattan? I mean, that's like, the pandemic central, right? You want to come to Sussex County, you want to socially distant like everybody else is doing here, and you can even do the drive-thru at the jack-o'-lanterns. And it was funny, Justin told us that the jack-o'-lanterns was actually supposed to be a walk-in exhibit, and then you guys changed it.
Yeah, because we were afraid people wouldn't want to be too close to each other, and this exhibit's over a mile long, so we actually said, listen, let's try it the first year as a drive-thru, and hopefully if you get back to normal next year, we will do the walkthrough.
All right. Well, Nick Corrado, co-owner, thank you so much, and fantastic job as usual.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, enough talking to people from Skylands Stadium. Now we're here with the lovely Megan. Megan, how are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah? And Megan tells me that she's a big fan of the Pulse with Peter B. Is that true?
Yeah.
Right? You watch it every week?
Sure.
Exactly. Sure. I like that answer. She knows what she's saying. All right, Megan, what did you do here tonight at Skylands Stadium?
I went on all the rides.
All of them? Okay, what was the best ride?
Probably the scramble.
The Scrambler. Were you feeling a little dizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool, right? Megan, where do you live?
And I live in Wayne.
Oh, Wayne. That's like a couple minutes away from here, right?
No.
I'm all the way from Hoboken, believe it or not.
Okay.
Do you even know where that is?
No.
Exactly. Don't go there. A lot of people, especially during these times. So, Megan, did you drive through the jack-o'-lantern display?
Yes.
Fun?
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
Probably all like the Disney characters.
Right? Frozen?
Yeah.
Right? Anna and Elsa? How do I know that, right?
How do you know that?
Exactly. I have a niece at home. That's why. I swear. It's my niece. All right, Megan. Are you going to have some more fun tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Megan Marr from Wayne. Okay, as everybody here at Skylands Stadium has been telling you, this has been an absolute phenomenal place to bring a family. And I found a family who were willing to talk to me. I know, usually I scare them away, trust me. And we're here with the Seabird family. Now, did I say that correctly or no? Okay, just making sure. She gave me the look. And we have an honorary Seabird family member. Give me your first names. We'll start with the honorary member. Ashley. Maddie.
My name is Lois, and this is
Lois.
Eliana.
Eliana? Hi, Eliana. Do you want to blow me with some bubbles? You can. No? All right, we won't do that. All right, Lois, so talk to me, Lois. You're from a different state. So where are you from?
We're from Dingman's Ferry, Pennsylvania. It's right over the bridge in Pike County.
Very, very cool. And you say right over the bridge, but how long?
About 45 minutes. It's
Not bad.
Get here? No, not bad at all.
And this is the first year they're doing. Have you ever came to the Christmas light show?
On a July 4th, my daughter came here with the kids.
Cool. And why do you think a place like this is perfect to bring a family to? An event like this?
Well, because especially for the little one, for Eliana, she loves the pumpkins. They all do, and she all the different designs that were on them, the princess and Kermit the Frog, and my grandsons love the dinosaurs, and they had a good time with it. Yeah.
And it looks like she's loving the bubbles too, right? You like those bubbles or what?
I think we probably had to get 4 of them with the 10 kids we have here.
You want to squirt them in my face? Want to squirt them in my face? Oh, there you go. Right on camera. Boom. All right. Now we're going to move over to the more you could stay. Don't worry. It's a family affair here. The more teenagers, I'm guessing, aspects. Why do you think this is cool for you guys to come here?
I really like the pumpkins. I like the princesses and SpongeBob I saw, and I really like SpongeBob.
Very, very cool. What about you?
Just all the different designs. The Disney characters are really cool.
So it's definitely a place that you think you can come with your friends and hang out? Yeah. All right, just no drinking. Should I swear? Anyway, all right, family. Oh, please finish.
I said, and we took lots of pictures. There was lots of picture taking.
Oh, very, very cool. Well, I'm going to let you guys go because you guys are having a lot of fun. More interviews on the way. So we've been going all day here at the first annual Jack-O-Lantern display in Skylin Stadium, and I just needed to cool down. Because where can you go on a merry-go-round, go on a Ferris wheel, and have a nice cold beer? Only at Skylands Stadium. You guys are going to want to get here. I'm going to finish this, maybe do some more interviews. All right. Well, we were talking about the rides. We were talking about the Jack-O-Lantern displays and over 5,000 pumpkins that have been massacred by artists. But now we found the pumpkin patch, and I found a friend of mine here, and her name is Miss Jordan Rosen. Jordan, how are you?
Good.
Where are you from?
Fair Lawn, New Jersey.
Oh, I like the way she says the state, too. Very, very formal. I like that, Jordan. All right, Jordan, what has been your favorite part of the festival?
The Ferris wheel.
Did you go really high up?
Yeah.
Really fun?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
A little bit.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
You got the lifeguard sweater on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you, and then I'm sure you drove through all the Jack-O-Lanterns display. What was your favorite display?
SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob. No, not Anna and Elsa from Frozen?
No.
I like that. All right. And did you partake in any of the s'mores or anything like that?
Yes.
So good.
So good.
Do I need to have some?
Yes.
It's not going to make me fat, though, is it?
No.
Oh, wow. She's politically correct, too. All right. Well, Jordan Rosen, thank you so much. I hope you have fun, okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right. We have come to the end, unfortunately, of the program, but not the end of the fun because I'm staying here. And fortunately, we found the head of Josh Sotomayor Einstein behind me in these dancing and singing pumpkins. The only thing is, these pumpkins are much better looking than you, Josh. So, you got to get to a groomer, I guess, or wherever you go to do your hair or something. All right, folks, we want to thank Skyland Stadium. We want to thank Justin. We want to thank Shane. We want to thank Nick, the whole crew here. And we want you to know that to join us next week for the Pulse on everything you need to know. Have a great week, everybody.
The Pulse with Peter B. is a proud partner of Eyes on NJ.